Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's me, Robin. Welcome to Morning Magic with Robin. This is our special time. Hello, beautiful friend. This is our time to come together and share light and healing. Remember who we truly are. Show up and be together. No matter what, every day, in our hearts, stay present to the truth that's always true, to the love that's always here and real. This is our time together. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, beautiful souls. Let me say hi to you. And I should say hi, my friends on the replay. If you're watching later, here on Instagram or on YouTube, hi, it's now, it's right now. So participate like you're here now, because you are here now. It's now. Hello now. Good morning, good morning. Let me say hi to you though. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Amanda. Good afternoon, Miss Beautiful Carol. Good morning, Miss Gorgeous #1 kiddo of my heart. Hi, honey. Hello, say hi to each other, yes. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, beautiful soul. Hi, beautiful #1 daughter-in-law. Hello, Miss Melanie. Hello, beautiful friend. Hello, Miss Allie. Good to see you. I've missed you. Happy you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just turned and saw #1 husband is returning from his morning walk. It's going to be like in the upper 80s here today, my friends. So we are ready for the heat. And he is smart to get out early, isn't he? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, did you bring a cup of yum yum with you? I brought some coffee. You had a broken phone. Well, I'm glad it's unbroken. And I hope that the love coming through the screen is even more amazing than before. Hello. Coffee. Yummy coffee. Yummy coffee. Do you have something yummy? Tea or coffee or bubble water or something delicious to sip? I hope so. I hope you do. Hi, Anna. Good morning, honey. I celebrate the light in us. I've got the Namaste unicorn mug. So the light in me greets the light in you. The unicorn in me greets the unicorn in you. The love in me greets the love in you. The spirit in me greets the spirit in you. The kindness in me greets the kindness in you. The lover in me greets the lover in you. The healer in me greets the healer in you. The sparkle in me greets the sparkle in you. Cheers. I will never run out of ideas. It's so good, isn't it? Yummy. Bubble water, yay. That's my favorite. Let me just change the fan. Okay, so, good morning. It's a beautiful new day. I am curious about the weather in your heart today. How is it? How are you doing? Did you get up? Did you hug yourself today? Did you love on yourself today? Did you? Huh? I woke up and my first thought was, what fresh hell is this? It's weird how, when world events are going on, I'm just telling you the Robin inside scoop here. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like afraid to open my eyes because things are going on in the world, as you know. And every moment there could be something else happening. But that's true all the time. So what's lovely about that, when you're practicing being awake, that's what we're doing. I go like this, I feel like Mary Catherine Gallagher. Anybody remember her? I'll wait. But I'll do it anyway. The nice thing about recognizing that, that feeling, or you feel like I'm in trouble, or you feel like something bad is happening, whatever it is. We're on this practice ride. We're remembering who we truly are. We're remembering what's true and always true. We're remembering. So there's no need to defend yourself if you feel scared occasionally. There's no need to feel like you're not getting it right if you're having a hard time. And I gotta say, though this wasn't the message for today, if people don't get that, if other people have a hard time with you having a hard time, hi, you know what to do? Yeah, don't give them your heart in that way. They're just telling you, I am unable to hold the baby. It's not even personal. It's about them. You know? I can't hold the baby. I don't know how to hold the baby. Like that. They're just telling you, if they're having a hard time with you having a hard time, they're saying, I am uncomfortable holding my own baby. How can I hold you, baby? So, but we hold ourselves, right? So, we hold ourselves and we love ourselves and we come back. And that's why we hug ourselves. So, in every moment, you get a do-over. In every moment, you get a do-over. And I can't say it enough to you. It's not a bad report card if you have a bad afternoon or day or moment or week or month. It's not a bad report card. So it's all about, hello, thoughtful soul. Hello, Jeffrey Hallett. It's all about what you do with it from there. Are you feeling me? I hope so. So did you hug yourself today? Did you? And did you choose a word for yourself? I want to know. So I had that moment of like, ugh, waking up, ugh, don't want to know what happens next. You know, don't want to hear the news today. Don't want to, whatever, you know. Not to mention, like, the people in my inner circle who I'm thinking about and caring for and loving, and myself, me, all the stuff. So right there, I just said, okay, and thank you. We're going into the hug now. I talk back to that part of myself who can be suffering or ego, suffery self. Okay, thanks. And this is the program next. Hug, hug, hug. You know, when you get up and the temperature in the house is like, say the room you're sleeping in is thick because it's summer and the air is stagnant, you just get up and you turn on a fan usually, or you open a window, or you open the door, you do something to open up the windows, open up the doors, let the merry sunshine in, right? But some of us lay there and bitch. We just bitch and bitch and bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so stuffy in here. It's stuffy. It's terrible. 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 Stuffy. I'm so stuffy. People never care about my stuffiness. Nobody ever thinks about me. You know, it just starts rolling. Doesn't it? Or am I the only one? You know, get up and open the window. So that's what I do. I just get up and open the window. So I hugged myself this morning. And I was like, it's all good, girl. Let's make this day a beautiful one for you. What are we doing? So in the hug, I say, I know who you are. And I know what you are, and I know what you're doing, and bless you. You can pray for yourself, you guys. The sparkle of the divine is you. You can pray for yourself. Bless you on this day. Hang in there with your heart. May you remember who you are. You know, just like you pray, you know, I pray for number 1 kiddos this morning. They're going on an adventure today. I'm not sure how to feel about it. You know, like I want to be excited and supportive 100%. Also, part of me is worrying, you know, COVID, etc., 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 etc. They'll always be. Don't make yourself cry. They'll always be my little girls, you know. So, you know how it is. But you got to take care of you first. And you got to love you. And hug yourself. Hey, Bex. Good afternoon, Michelle. Carol says, I had a moment like that too this morning. Did not want to get up or open my eyes. And then the word of the day came, passion. So I got up to see where that is going to take me. I love that so much. And Jeff says, I'm glad you got up, Carol. Passion is here and adventure lies just ahead. You know, Carol, that is so good. I inquired to myself too, like, what is going on? It's so obvious for us all to go right to, well, it's the time. Have you watched the news? Do you know when, you know, like you don't even get to ask yourself what's really here for you personally. We need to keep doing this. And that's sort of the answer that's been coming to me is I'm needing some to give my passion. I give it here every day, which is a fantastic thing for me to be doing, and I love the experience. But where else can I give some passion that's just about me, you know? So I was thinking today, I need to go to the beach. I know there's a COVID thing happening, but I think I'm ready to venture out in the world and go do some things for me. I ordered a bicycle helmet this morning because I haven't ridden my bike yet this year, and I promised one of my soul sisters I would not ride again without a helmet on. So things like that, you know, ask yourself, my friend, ask yourself, what do I need here? Don't just go to the obvious. It is a heavy time. That's right. And there's an intersection where you meet the world. And before that intersection happens, all the way over here, everything is about you. Right? So, yeah. Morning, Roshni. Hi, Angie. Yes, I love that you said that, Jeffy. I'm glad you got up, Carol. Passion is here and adventure lies just ahead. Number one, kiddo. Did you hear that? Okay, because I do worry about you, honey. Both of you. You're my girls. And Lizzie says, we have your homemade hand sanitizer. We will be careful. And your masks, right? And you're thinking about all the stuff. But also just self-care. Not driving too long. They're driving all the way to Texas. Not driving too long without breaks. So Melanie's word today is remember. I love that. And hopefully that goes with reminder for anybody who needs it. Such a beautiful, if you don't follow each other here on Insta, you really could do yourself a favor to receive more light and support. And Melanie, Tanya, who am I seeing before me who posts regularly? I'll let you know. But places I go, Kelly, you know, from Kelly Made Life. Let's receive these reminders about remembering. Amy's word is here. Amy too posts regularly. Here, Angie too. Grace, yeah. Bex as well. You guys are all you know. Yeah. Yes to the beach. Grace, Angie, that's beautiful. Yes to the helmet and yes to the beach. Yeah, gotta take good care. I need to do it. Trust for Allie. Welcome, Carol. You are loved here. You are welcome here. You belong. I so appreciate the way you guys, hi Ellen. Oh, Amanda, love, that's beautiful. I so appreciate the way you guys step in and share. It's courageous, as you know. And this is a safe space. And also, like I said before, I love that now the comments are gone once the live is over. That makes me so happy, because I always have this thing about confidentiality and honoring your integrity and mine, and I care about that. So, but I love when one of us steps in and shares. It's good for you. It's good for all of us, though. Yeah, good morning. It is. So let us know what your words are. And I'm gonna go with romance for my word. And things like, I'm not talking about I don't know why filial love is coming to me, but I'm not talking about romance love. I'm talking about romance in the way that the whole world can become your lover when you're awake and you're practicing, when your heart is alive and you're remembering who you are. The whole world can be your lover, the beloved. Think about Rumi or Hafiz, the Hafiz. Am I thinking about bubble water right there? You know, like everything can remind you of the sacred, which is kind of on target with what we're here to talk about today. Number one, kiddo, Daddy's saying hello to you. Amy says, you are more than this, but I so appreciate your physical beauty and light that shines through your face. Thank you, honey. I appreciate hearing that too. For a long time when I would do readings, that would come through. Before I would even meet somebody, I would sit and it would come through that that's part of how we were made, how we were created, how we chose this body to be in. This part of it is to help frame the light we're sharing, and that's on purpose too. And this is why sometimes it breaks my heart when we can be so hard on the way we look or the way we age, or, you know, certain people I have the cutest Buddha belly, but, you know, for a long time it's like, you know, my mom had me on a diet at 5 years old. I just had a belly. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, people. You know, when you look at traditional bodies of the goddess, I look like her, and I love that. I don't want to be other than this, even if it's been difficult. So I appreciate you bringing that up so I could say all that. And I receive. I receive. I receive. I receive. So, you know, this guy, it's not just for Buddhas anymore. It's for goddesses, and you're goddessy no matter how it is. That's the point. Honoring the light flowing through you. So today is about being clear. Being clear. This is a time where we're learning about shattering truths, old truths, history, shattering, dismantling the patriarchy, unlearning things that have been in place, learning about privilege, what that really means, and dismantling, shattering, breaking things down. Yeah, thanks, Melanie. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, I wish I had this little statue of my friend Tammy. Do some of you remember Tammy, Judge Jenny? She makes these little goddesses, and she sent me one once, and then I ordered a really big one. It's upstairs in my little meditation space, but I said, it looks just like me, naked. She's like, yeah, that might be more than I needed to know. We laughed about that so much. But, you know, it's good. Celebrate you. And if you can't, start today. I'm not even going to ask you to consider it. I'm going to encourage you. Start. Venus of Willendorf. I don't know. Okay, I will put it in my stories. Good call. So, this is a time to be clear. right? We're shattering so many things. We're waking up to so many things. We're learning so many things. We're unlearning so many things. We're advocating in new ways. All these things, right? But if you're not asking, who am I? Who am I? Who am I really? What am I really? There is a chance we're going to stay at the level of the small self, the ego, and not really have the energy, the endurance, the light, the power, the staying power, the courage to stay in there for the long haul in all the ways. Right? We're not going to be able to. So when we practice knowing, when you hear me say to you, you are a spark of the divine, you come from God, you are God expressing itself as you in this lifetime. This is not just some woo-woo mumbo jumbo. And then you go back to your life and you're like, yeah. You need to, you need to keep fighting the fight. That's part of it, yeah. Or keep identifying as this kind of a person or that. Yeah, that's part of it. But who are you really? Can't be measured in stats. Who you are really can't be identified as a color. Who are you really? Can't be quantified, really. It's so intense. Think about what I'm saying and see how this feels for you. Thank you, Ellen. I'll have to look that up. Think about how this is for you. And Roshni, I'll just say I read what you wrote there. Here's the thing, beloved. Are you listening? Are you really looking at me right now? Honey bunny. With so much love. This story you tell it a lot. It's very ingrained. It's very real and very true. Nobody can argue with you because you're sure. Nobody can help you because you're on your own island there. All the evidence around you, honey. What are you willing to do? Put a hand here if you're listening, if you're really here looking at me right now. And let's all do this because it's not just one of us. It's all of us. We all fall into here. I do too. Deep breath, hold the heart. Deep breath, hold the heart. Carrie, join us right here. Good morning. Deep breath, hold the heart. The story I tell, it's keeping me in hell. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have to shatter this limiting belief, the history. And I will not tell you this, but I will tell myself this in this moment, my Robin self, my little self. This story you tell about yourself creates more. It creates evidence. It creates manifest opportunities and experiences. And at the end of it all, you get to be right. You're right all the time when you follow this thinking. So do you enjoy this creation? It's the only question to ask. Not when will people finally get it that I'm special. I could tell you 100 gazillion stories right now. Am I enjoying this creation? You know, the Course in Miracles has a responsibility for sight prayer. Anybody know? I think it's chapter 20 or chapter 18. It's or chapter 5. Doesn't matter. I will find it and put it in the stories today. I've been doing this at the end of each call, and then I created a highlights now for us if you want to reflect back on things we've been talking about here. So it goes, I am responsible for what I see. And I choose the things I see. I choose the things I call to me now. And everything that happens, in a way, it's because of the choosing. It's like an asking. It's like a manifesting. So I'm going to release it now. And what Melanie just put here, let's practice this together. We can say this to each other. I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. I know how you serve in truth. You are free. You are free. You are free. And so much love to you, Melanie says. Ellen says, Roshni, just be you. Yes. And who are you, though? Who are you, though? You're a spark of the divine. It's very true that your family, your peoples, they're not going to get it the way you get it. And so the question is always before us. Do we want to align to the old history, the old ways, to the shoulds? Or do we want to remember the light, travel the light, be the light? And as we feel suffering, remember our practice and choose again. Amy says, this has been a challenging one for me. Yeah, I mean, for all of us, right? Me too, every day. Every day I have to work this edge. I do. That has been a challenging one for me, but I'm finally willing to see that people are not doing anything except showing me my own perspective. Yeah. I mean, that's how it is. And I also, because I was talking about the Course, there's another prayer in there that says, nice, you guys are good. And Melanie will continue the healing she's offering here. Family, thank you for showing me who I am. Thank you for showing me who I am. That's so beautiful. So, Roshni, thank you, because you share, and we can, like I was saying before, we can open our hearts and practice together. Yeah, it's very challenging. You know, I have a story about showing up in the world offering healing. It's very persistent, this story. A lot of you know the story. I'm not going to say it now, because the point is, if I align with that story, it takes me down. It takes me to hell. And that's the hell of my own making. And sometimes people will say to me, you can call me, you can talk to me, I want to talk to you. No, I don't want to drag you to hell with me. We don't both need to go down that elevator shaft today. What I need is for you to remind me who I truly am. You know, like what Melanie just did, what I'm doing. All of you are doing. I'm sorry. All of you are doing. Offering light, offering the love that heals. That is the kind of help we need. Carol says, powerful teaching, Robin. The story you tell keeps you in hell. I need to hear this every day too. Yeah. I did a podcast too. I mean, and you know, tell the story you want to tell, not the story that's dragging you to hell. And it is the story that drags us to hell. I mean, like if I say Robin the loser, how many times have you heard me tell those stories? I mean, examples. I know I'm not. Or, you know, when you say that stuff, the energy starts to form. So let's be intentional with our words and our energy. And The Course in Miracles has a prayer. I'll post this too. I must have decided wrongly because I'm not at peace. Period. Right there, we could be done. I must have decided wrongly because I'm not at peace. I want to be at peace. So I'm willing to undecide my wrongly decision. I have to paraphrase everything, so this works better for me. I hope that's okay for you. I'm willing to undecide what I decided. And you know what? I hope you're all listening. I'm not going to be ashamed. Number one kiddo. Paging Dr. Bombay. I'm not going to be ashamed of myself. I'm not going to be embarrassed. We need to break that cycle. We need to break that cycle. I'm embarrassed about how I'm feeling. I'm embarrassed about what I said. I'm embarrassed about what I thought. I'm embarrassed that I revealed something. I'm ashamed of myself. No, 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 no. And I tell you what, if there are people, I got the finger out. It's getting fierce in here. If there are people in your life who shame you and talk to you, what? This is what your two legs were made for, walking. You gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta find that podcast. I'll look for it too. And like Bex is saying, you know, I have a saying, set a boundary, save a life. I think that's a blog post too. Set a boundary, save a life. And so much power is unleashed that I'm really talking about the other. You're saving the other person. You're saving the other person. You're saving yourself. You're growing yourself up. So I must have decided wrongly because I'm not at peace. I want to be at peace. Okay? That is what I want. The ego thinks, yes, yes, I want you to be at peace too. So it'll take, like what Roshni is saying, or what I am saying, Robin the loser. Nobody loves what she offers. Is that ridiculous, you guys? I could laugh right now. Nobody likes her offerings. But if I want to be at peace, according to the ego's like, yeah, I'm right here in the prayer with you too, honey. Let's be at peace. I know how you can be at peace today. Yeah. You have to work really hard, and you have to do a bunch of things, and you have to explain yourself again to all the people who don't get you already. You know what I'm saying? That's what the ego wants for peace. But the ego's truest mission is seek and never find. Never find. It leads you, interestingly, into seeking. But it wants you to never find. So I must have decided wrongly because I'm not at peace. I want to be at peace. So I'm willing to undecide my wrong decision. I'm willing to give it to you, Spirit. I'm willing to surrender this bowl of steaming crap to you. That feels so real. It's really real. It feels so real, right? It's all over. Help me. Take it. Take it. Remember that song from Carrie Underwood? Jesus, take the wheel? Yes, take it. Here you go. Please help me. So I won't be ashamed. I will not be ashamed of the thoughts I've been having, of the feelings I've been feeling. I will not. Sometimes you have to get fierce because you do. You are embarrassed. You are ashamed. You are belittling yourself. And I will allow God to decide for me. So this is where Melanie's piece that she shared, which is from the work of Paul Selig and the Guides, if you're liking that. I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. And I know how you serve in truth. You are free. You are free. You are free. And if If you have to say that 180 bazillion times an hour, you do it. And I even think it's okay. You can write a friend if they're really with you in the practices and say, I need help today. I need a reminder. I'm struggling with my story. Bump me back into the light. I'm all for processing the emotions. It's funny, I talked a lot about that on the podcast this week. I felt like this episode this week was kind of like a peek into the healing sessions, the practices, and how it works between two of us waking up together and walking together with God. You know that whenever two or more are gathered in my name, there I am also? Yeah, I mean, I'm not running the session. I'm very clear about that. Oh, yeah. So, friends, I hope this is helpful today. I really do. And hi to you just hopping on. Who am I? This is a time where there's so much unrest, so much waking up, so many stories, so many projections. What Amy was saying, you know, more and more we get to see that it's our own eyes that are seeing the stories and affirming them, and other people too, you know? And we're living in this place of illusion and ego, and those of us who are really on this journey, we have to wake up. We have to say, who am I really in truth? Love created me like itself. What is love? The only thing that's real. You know, what is love? The only thing that's real. I miss you too, honey. Yeah. I really work to honor everybody's need for whatever they're doing. And that's why sometimes I don't let myself say I miss you, because I don't want you to feel pressured to have to be here. Yeah, but I missed you. Yeah, so who am I? This is a big thing. You can find joy and freedom in who you truly are. Yes, Carrie, you know, it was like somebody called you. Right? Your angel called you and said, get your ass on the call right now. No, you were coming. You came at the perfect time. Yeah, beautiful. It's okay. Find joy and freedom in who you truly are. Stop allowing the ego to decide with fear for you. Stop it. Or know it. And, you know, if you've been stuck and unable to concentrate, if you've been down, if you've been afraid, if you've been worrying, if you've been hyper-vigilant, going over and over things, especially as you see stuff online and the way people are like, you know, all I need to do is this. I'm looking at myself in the camera right now. I feel like I'm in trouble. You know, I can scare myself. So don't be confused. This is a time for your vigilance. Yeah, yellow hearts today. Yeah. There's a lot we can be upset about, and also know that finding the joy and freedom in who you truly are lifts the world. There was so much said in the, it's been really fun. I told you we were at the Paul Selig. I was at the Paul Selig intensive. Me and my posse, I guess, my spirit posse. And there was so much talk about separation and duality as the cause of our suffering. And that's true. And lifting us all to the upper room is what we do. What Melanie posted for Roshni, what I'm saying here to you, this is how we do that. We don't stop at affirming people only as person of color, white privilege. That's an aspect to what has kept us in separation, must be owned. Yes. Yes. And so much more than this. Do you know that song, More Than This? A lot of people have sung it. Is it Brian Ferry, Jeffy? I don't know if you, Natalie Merchant. So many people have sung it, More Than This. I love Yellow Hearts too. Yellow Hearts also representing people who've died in these times, right? It's just, wow. Yeah, Roxy. No way of knowing. Do do do. La la la. Na 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 na. So I'll put it on today and send some love in the world if you want, because this is free. You're free. So, you know, that's good. Oh, the last thing I'll say is I wrote this down. Oh, good. I wrote this down. Beck says, I would be so disruptive if we were doing this in person. I'm snorting with laughter now about referring to we as my spirit posse. You think, yeah. I said we, and then I was like, well, yeah. Be careful now. I must suffer because my friends are suffering. Be very careful about that. If you can draw on your own experience. Is Kendra there? Hi, honey. Hi, Kookie. Kendra and I love that. We said she never knows all the words, but man, she makes it work. Do, do, do. But you know the words. I know all the words too, right? I want it that away. Tell me why ain't nothing. La, 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 la. It's good. I love you girls. So don't feel like you're being supportive if you're suffering. In solidarity with other people's suffering is what I'm trying to say. That's not healing. What Tanya said. You guys, I have such elegant friends here. You guys say things in ways that are so powerful. There's not enough. I can't possibly suffer to end someone else's suffering. And the chances, you know, what I notice about ego suffering is the minute you step in and say, I know you're suffering, people are like, no, you don't. You don't get it. You don't get what it's like to be me. You don't get it. So it's really sweet I posted this a few days ago. We talked about it. You were all here, by the way. Thich Nhat Hanh, darling, I see you're suffering. This meditation, it's a quietness. You're not saying it. I see you're suffering. I see that you suffer. It's another way of just acknowledging, and then you can lift people silently. So I hope this has been helpful for you today. And yeah, I think we'll do a little healing and then get you on your way to celebrate your day. Get out and play and say, hey, I know who I am. May I wake up to who I truly am all day and celebrate the way of the light and the play and the play and the play and the play. I say you play. So anybody for a healing today? Let's do that first. If you're not into a healing, just go like this. That's totally fine. Whew. Honey bunny. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, good. So all of how you're doing is A-okay. All of how you're feeling now is perfect. Let yourself have a nice breath. Let yourself have a deep breath and soften all the way down into your thighs, you know, from your belly, in your pelvis, all those muscles there. Soften, soften, soften. Soften, soften. Deep breath. Got any stories flowing about how you did or what you said? Or I have that right now. It's happening about stuff like half an hour ago, probably. Just, just because it's happening in your own head doesn't make it real. Yeah. Yeah, good. I'm always glad I'm not the only one. And we can just it's just because it's happening in my head doesn't mean it's real. Doesn't mean it's true. Let yourself be proven right about that, what I'm saying today. Let it be shown to you today. Yeah. Yeah. And what Bex is saying, yeah. When people don't like what we're saying, Bex, I can't even tell you how many people will do that, and people get mad at me all the time on these lives. But where is my safety? Where am I applying my allegiance? Where am I putting my interest? What is my intention in all that I'm saying? It can be hard sometimes, but for me anyway, I don't know if this will help anybody listening. I've learned that it's not personal, what I'm sharing. And the more I step into the energy of love, I'm out of the energy of attack or defend or offense or push or should or so much of the things that get going between us is from ego to ego. So people are free. And in a lot of cases, when things get tense or they blow up or somebody goes away and you're like, what happened? That's been something that's needed to happen for a long time. Like Caroline May says, some contracts needed to end like 111 years ago. Okay, she didn't say 111, but it's like we keep hanging in there and hanging in there and hanging in there. Let it be. It's not authentic. If you're like, I can't say this one more time, sometimes I feel that energy in me, well, stop saying it. Yeah, Tanya says, the more I know who I am, the easier it is. And that's why I say, who am I? You need to sit with, who am I really? Who am I really? I go so far out of my center when I don't remember who I am. So, it's very sweet how you've been here for each other today. I wish you a beautiful day. Anybody's having feelings, jingle jangle feelings, anything left, this is for that. Did you turn me down? It's okay. Yeah, me too. Exhale it out. Let it go. Let it go. And, if it helps, put that song on, the Roxy music, More Than Words. I'll put it on too. Let's dance a little if you want. And let's move this energy, stay in motion today. It's very helpful. Not just take a walk or take a jog because it's good for you. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. That's right. Do all the weirdo things. And just feel how good you feel. I feel good right now. So I love you. Be so good to you today. I hope to be at the beach later. Really, really need it today. So I love you. Thank you. Okay, somebody type now so I can know to hang up in the right order. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, Tanya. Feeling a little intense. Love you too.